Today, we're taking a closer look at the legal clash between OpenAI and the New York Times, a case that's about much more than just copyright. This is a battle over data, control, and the future of information in the age of artificial intelligence. So let's break it down. The New York Times is suing OpenAI, claiming their copyrighted articles were used without permission to train AI models like ChatGPT. In their view, OpenAI took years of professional journalism, fact-checked, edited, and paywalled, and fed it into systems that can now generate content that mimics or summarizes their work, all without a license or compensation. Now, you might be wondering, why now? The timing isn't random. In late 2023, OpenAI's tools became deeply embedded into Microsoft products like Bing and Word, which directly overlap with how people consume and search for news. Suddenly, ChatGPT wasn't just a novelty. It was a serious player in the information economy. The Times, and frankly many other media companies, saw this as an inflection point. Wait too long, and AI becomes the default source. Act now, and maybe they can shape how their content is used, or at least demand payment for it. This lawsuit isn't just about one publisher. It sets a precedent. If the New York Times wins, others may follow. And if they lose, it could cement OpenAI's position to use content more freely, so the stakes are high. But that's not all. As part of the lawsuit, the New York Times made a sweeping demand. They want OpenAI to preserve all user data. That includes every ChatGPT conversation, every API request, even the ones users have deleted. OpenAI's response? Strong pushback. They argue that this demand violates user privacy and undermines the trust people place in their tools. They've built features to let users delete chats and have privacy-focused options for business customers. Forcing them to keep all data indefinitely would flip that promise on its head. So now, OpenAI is fighting back in court, appealing the decision, and trying to protect what it calls a core principle: user control over data. Now here's where things get interesting. Some people might assume Elon Musk is involved in this somehow. After all, he co-founded OpenAI back in 2015, and he's never shy about going to war with mainstream media. But the truth is, Elon has no direct role in this lawsuit. Yes, he's criticized the New York Times repeatedly, especially since taking over X. And yes, he's suing OpenAI himself, accusing it of abandoning its original open-source mission in favor of profit and closed-door deals with Microsoft. But his fight is a separate one. He's not backing the NYT here. In fact, if anything, he's been critical of both sides at different times. OpenAI for going corporate and traditional media for being biased. So while it's easy to think Musk might be pulling strings behind the scenes, this case is actually much more grounded. It's a traditional media powerhouse pushing back against a fast-moving tech company that's changing how we access and generate knowledge. To wrap it up, this lawsuit is a defining moment. It's not just about scraped data or legal arguments. It's about who gets to shape the future of digital information and how AI coexists with human-made content. Privacy, power, and the price of progress. All of it's on the table. Stay tuned. The outcome could change the rules for everyone.